How did a small repair shop, founded in 1976, grow into a global leader in intelligent technology, with assets exceeding 29 billion yuan by 2024? This is the story of Great Wall Motor, a company that rose from humble beginnings to build a brand empire spanning best-selling SUVs, electric vehicles, and luxury motorcycles. Yet its journey was anything but easy. Great Wall Motor started as a small repair shop in Baoding, Hubei, in 1976, led by Wei Jianjun and backed by local officials. The shop focused on fixing vehicles. The business became known for dependable work, but most opportunities were limited. Big state-owned companies ran the car market, making it hard for smaller groups to succeed. By the late 1980s, the shop became Great Wall Automobile Industry Company. Growth brought new problems. The business was small, short on money, and lacked skilled workers. Times were hard, and the company was close to closing. In July 1990, Wei Jianjun took over at age 26. The company had big debts and few trained staff, but Wei decided not to give up. He learned about cars, studied buyers, and searched for any openings that could help Great Wall survive. A rule change in 1994 stopped small private firms from making passenger cars. Great Wall's sedan project ended. Only state-backed or joint venture companies could stay in the car market. For Great Wall, this was a big setback. They had to find a new path or shut down. Wei Jianjun found an answer. The government did not ban small firms from making pickup trucks. In 1996, Great Wall began making the Deere pickup, based on the Toyota Helix. The truck was affordable and simple. Demand came from farmers, builders, and small shops, especially outside the big cities. The Deere was solid and could handle bad roads and heavy loads. Within 2 years, Deere sales made Great Wall the top pickup maker in China. By 1997, the company was exporting trucks to the Middle East. The Deere's quick rise gave Great Wall much-needed cash and a new reputation. The company proved it could compete by serving buyers ignored by bigger companies and reacting fast to rule changes. Selling trucks outside China showed Great Wall was ready for bigger markets. Still, the future was not secure. Pickup sales could only go so far. The new rules might change things again. Wei Jianjun saw that staying ahead meant always being ready to shift and not relying on one product. The Deere showed Great Wall how to spot chances and move fast before others could catch up. Late in the 1990s, Great Wall began looking at other markets. The company's leaders kept using careful steps and quick decisions. As China's cities grew, new openings appeared in areas where foreign brands were not strong. Great Wall's next choice was to enter a new market, searching for growth beyond pickups. This move would shape not just the company, but also China's car industry. In 1999, Great Wall Motor faced a major crisis. The business depended on a single outside supplier for engines. When that supplier partnered with a competitor, engine supply for Great Wall was cut sharply. Production slowed, and the company risked stopping work. This exposed a key weakness in relying on others for important parts. Wei Jianjun saw the risk and decided not to look for a new supplier or make short-term fixes. Instead, he led Great Wall to start its own engine company, owning most of it. This meant investing in new machines and skills, which was a challenge given the company's size and budget. But Wei believed making their own engines was the only way to protect the business long-term. By bringing engine production in-house, Great Wall gained more control over quality, costs, and output. The engine supply crisis only showed other weak points in the company's supply chain. Over the next 2 years, Great Wall brought more suppliers under company control, forming holding companies for key parts. This made the business less dependent on outside groups and more stable. The results came quickly. With its own engine plant, Great Wall could match production to market needs, avoid shortages, and set its own quality standards. Costs became steadier, and the company grew more confident. This strategy later helped during the shift to electric vehicles, when supply chain control became even more important. Wei's response was not just about the short-term fix. He used the crisis to change how the company operated for the future. Controlling key processes became central. This early focus on self-reliance and fast action shaped how Great Wall handled future risks and challenges. The lessons from 1999 guided the company in the years ahead. As the industry changed, Great Wall relied on its own strengths and kept building new abilities. This control let the company react faster and lower its risks compared to others. This approach also led Great Wall to try new models, put money into research, and expand its product range. The company moved away from depending on a single brand or market, choosing instead to grow with multiple brands and products. With what it's learned from this crisis, Great Wall prepared for bigger changes. The company was now ready to move beyond a single product and build its place in the global car market. By 2000, Great Wall Motor was looking for its next step. Pickup trucks had helped the company grow, but the car market was changing. Cities were growing, incomes were rising, and more people wanted their own cars. SUVs, once seen as foreign or expensive, were becoming popular among city and small-town buyers. Toyota and Honda led the SUV segment, but their vehicles were still out of reach for many people. Great Wall saw a chance. If it could offer a practical, low-cost SUV, it could serve customers other brands ignored. In 2002, Great Wall launched the Haval brand, moving from pickups to passenger vehicles. Haval became its SUV line, and by 2013 it became an independent brand within the company. Wei Jianjun continued to lead, aiming to meet local needs rather than copy foreign models. Haval's SUVs were designed for the reality of Chinese roads and what families wanted. Work on the Haval H6 started in the late 2000s. Great Wall's engineers focused on what buyers valued: space, reliability, and a good price. The H6 launched in 2011 as a roomy, dependable SUV with a strong air conditioning and a lower price than imports. The Haval H6 was a quick success. The H6 was not flashy. It focused on being reliable and affordable, gaining buyers who wanted value. Soon, it outsold many other SUVs, and its reputation grew. From 2011, the H6 led the Chinese SUV market for 100 straight months. This was a steady achievement in a crowded segment. The H6 became one of the most common SUVs on Chinese roads. The success of the H6 had a significant impact. In 2003, Great Wall went public in Hong Kong to raise capital, followed by another share sale in Shanghai in 2011. These funds enabled the company to expand, launch new models, and develop its brand internationally. The H6 also changed how people saw Chinese car makers. Great Wall showed it could meet local demand and improve products based on real user feedback. The H6 got regular updates and new features, including hybrid versions and better tech. This kept it popular with families and business buyers. Inside the company, success with the H6 proved the value of keeping production and supply in-house. Great Wall brought more of the car building process under its own control, leading to lower costs and quicker changes. Profits came not just from strong sales, but from better management. The H6 kept pace with changing buyer needs by adding new safety features, improving fuel use, and updating technology. The model became a standard for what a local SUV could be. The H6 years gave Great Wall proof it could succeed against larger rivals. The profits and strong sales allowed it to fund new ideas and survive market changes. Public trust in the company and its cars grew. GWM's next phase was defined by moving away from depending on one product or market. The company introduced the House of Brands strategy. To manage risks and reach more types of customers, this made it easier to keep up with trends, new technology, and changing demands. The first key brand was Wei, launched in late 2016. Named after the founder, Wei aimed at the mid-range and higher-end SUV segment, an area usually led by international firms. The brand offered features like advanced safety systems and modern designs at a lower price than foreign options. Earlier high-end models from the company had not met customer expectations, but Wei marked a more focused effort from GWM. The flagship VV7 had a lane-keeping assist, smart driving tech, and a unique look to show buyers that a local brand could deliver on quality. Next, GWM prepared for the rise of electric cars. In 2018, the company launched Aura, focused on small electric vehicles. Cars like the Black Cat and White Cat were aimed at women and younger city drivers, with small size, easy-to-use tech and modern looks. The move reflected GWM's belief that targeting new groups could create growth, even in a busy market. GWM's history with pickups led to Power, released in 2019. While GWM already led in commercial pickups, Power was designed to reach a wider range of buyers. It added features like advanced 4x4 systems, driver aids, and improved interiors to attract both regular trades and new customers like outdoor enthusiasts. Power soon ranked at the top of China's pickup market and among the leaders globally. Off-road vehicles were next. In 2020, the Tank 300 launched under the Wei brand, and its quick success led to Tank becoming a standalone name in 2021. Tank focused on strong off-road models, aimed at buyers who wanted ruggedness and durability, with features like reinforced suspension and advanced traction. In 2024, GWM expanded again, this time with motorcycles. The Solo motorcycle brand was introduced, starting with the S2000 touring bike, powered by a flat 8 engine developed in-house. This move showed GWM's push beyond cars and a drive to compete with global motorcycle makers. Today, Wei, Aura, Power, Tank, Sovo Motorcycle form GWM's house of brands, each with a clear focus and supported by shared technology. By 2025, GWM had invested heavily in new energy and smart vehicle research. Efforts have gone into developing hybrids, driving assistance, and better user experience across all brands. The House of Brands is also part of GWM's international plan. It helps GWM adapt to different markets quickly, thanks to production and R&D sites spread across countries. Managing several brands comes with challenges. Each must keep a clear identity and quality level. GWM uses long-term planning and controls more of its supply process to manage these risks. With this strategy, GWM moved from being known for one product to managing a group of brands, giving the company more ways to grow and adapt. As it targets more global sales, the House of Brands will help GWM stay flexible and ready for future challenges, aiming not just to sell more vehicles, but to build a broader mobility platform for the long term.